All right. Hello, YouTube. It's me, Kalame. I know it's almost been a year, but I'm back to continue the story with Sundark, who has finally caught up to us.
At long last,
And now we are
fellow
on
warrior of
this.
light.
We are on the same mission. Uh, how have I stayed unspoiled all this time? Because I have blocked Final Fantasy XIV on all my social medias.
All of them. Much power,
And
much determination.
so far uh we've done the Eden raids. We defeated Shiva and then we got locked out until 5.4. And we have done the first Ruby raid and we haven't done the second one because nobody wants to play them. So here we are on MSQ again. And here comes Sundark at some point.
At some point.
Oh, this little boy, he's the one that was at the end of Shadowbringers that was like, "Are you the warrior of darkness? How'd you get so strong?"
Yeah.
All right.
Alexei, I know you prefer a blade and you're excellent with it.
Well, now, to to what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world, like Sundark. Well, that's a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light, but ultimately they have decided not to pursue that dream. Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in hardened ways to keep us safe, the artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and the younglings like you, who are the future of the Christarium. They
There we
couldn't
go.
simply abandon them, you see. And so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does that mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it'll be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely on you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid to work hard. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado, then, may I entrust with you a task? I have placed an order at Sweet to Sieve for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Oh, an ingredient? Leave it to me, miss. My, such an abundance of energy, though I can't help but wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at the Sweet to Sieve, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. I'm guessing that's the place in the basement. I shall join you, as the one who suggested this course to Riki Tio. Oh, that's right. I would assist in your first steps, in her first steps. Aw, Alphino the healer wants to help the other healer. And what
Fellow
about the two
healers.
of you? And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So, we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Rena and I shall accompany them to take the opportunity to ask about their... Shall keep them company, and take the opportunity to ask them about their aspirations.
Alright, Kalma, you teach him DPS and I'll teach Rookie about being a healer.
Yes, split the tasks. All right. What? Oh, wrong one. You sure it's not by the crystalline mean? I can't tell.
I don't think it's the mean because I'm checking the mean of because I'm checking the map and it's actually towards like the gardens outside. Which makes sense because they are looking for an ingredient for a potion, so that is where
True.
the green stuff is.
Very true.
We got kidnapped.
Oh, never mind. May I assume you're here with Master Alpha now? Right, lest you wonder, Christamalee's order is for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits of the vines. Perhaps you can lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Alright. There they are.
And they are looking and being cute.
Are these small enough? Ah, there you are. As it turns out, the ingredient still wants for harvesting. So we're going about that now. Alright. Grabby, grabby, grabby.
Grabby, grabby, grabby.
All the grapes have been gotten. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. There you go.
We have some more.
Wow, you've picked this many already? Amazing. There's only 3. I dare say we shall have enough between us. Shall we take him back to Chrysamelie? I probably pronounce that different every time. Haha, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and a warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I felt really sick. Really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I've ever tasted, but it made me feel better. She was so brave, the apothecary I mean. She went around taking care of people, even if it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing or if there's anything else I could do. Then, not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world, helping people. And I thought that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Tyler? Oh, him. I haven't
Oh.
seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Tyler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Riki Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary. I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chrysamelie. Tyler. It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for all of us when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. Same. There is no longer a strange and distant land after all. This is no longer a strange after all. Norvrant has become a home to us, and her people our own.
No!
Let us return to the Spyrix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. What is his plan? I just don't understand.
there's clearly something to this, because, I mean, I don't know if you have points. Some people they just wanna help,
Oh, so
but
you know why now I said maybe they're gonna summon a primal warrior of
mhm,
light because they brought up that original warrior of light from the fairy tales.
yeah, but like once you summon it, here's the thing: like, what kind of warrior of light is it going to be? Or does
It's gonna want to
will it
kill
just
us, the warrior of darkness,
yeah?
because we're opposites, right?
I mean, like, it should sound that simple, but I feel like Elizabeth still has something that might either something that might help push it,
And I kind of don't
or
understand his
manipulate the
role.
situation.
He said his role is an emissary, so he's supposed to like be a median between the two sides, but he can't be.
It can't be because he's being a corpse, a corpse possessing psycho.
Yeah, so I don't know.
He clearly has a plan, and he's just doing a thing.
Huzzah, you're back. We are ready to start learning.
I literally just read that one too. She didn't make fun of the grass potions, did she?
Ew. Okay. Rikitio has delivered the grapes, as have I. Thanks for helping with the grapes, Warrior of Darkness. In return, I promise to brew you a potion one day. Please make me food instead. My thanks for your help, kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. For the grapes, we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it is unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. I'm not drinking that. As part of her studies, I may just have to give Riki Tio a little taste. Hee hee. No, don't do that to the poor child.
I mean, that's how you learn about medicine. You take it.
Great, they're gonna give us food after all. Warrior of Darkness, if you finish helping Riki, won't you share with us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting? I'll bonk you with my staff. It does little damage. We already have enemies that we can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say that they've become pests around the castrarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if you're doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Chrysamil kindly
Yes,
furnished us.
there's no R in there.
Chrysamil, what? Chrysamile.
Like, I don't know, it's like
Chrysamil.
Chesamil.
Kindly
Man,
furnished.
well,
Her name hasn't been spoken, so I don't know. Chrysamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's
hey,
head out at once. Everyone, follow me. You should do it, Alize. You love doing limit breaks. Alize, way to... Come on then, children.
hey, Alcyon is very excited to show off. Can you
Yeah,
blame
Alize's more
her?
excited than
Red
us.
Mage is like the flashiest. All DPS are flashy, but like Red Mage is like, ooh, stench.
With style.
You know, Dapper's stupid. It's been a while.
It should be safe enough for the children here. We've heard the tales, but at least we can see you fight with my own eyes. We've been waiting for you, Warrior of Darkness. Be patient. I ran all the way here. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on our blood. And originally, being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Kesamil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you are like to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have 6 lures. Just give me the lures.
I was gonna say, she turned to Urianger for a hot second there.
As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, we're competing against each other. Oh, you're hunting too. Yes. Well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Kalame. Sure.
Shit on
Anyways,
me.
while we're hunting, while we hunt the bats, the two of you are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too, and will keep you safe. Reen's like,
Reed is very
what?
strong. I'm a
Without
rogue.
further
Shush.
ado, then let's the contest begin. Alize, you're way too excited right now. Well fought, Kalame. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know the tally, may I see your fangs for good measure?
I will laugh if Elsa comes back with like 20.
Apologies for the wait. My fangs, not a bad haul, huh? Even if I do say so myself.
Dang, I knew it!
5, 6, 7, 7 fangs from Alize. Which means the victory goes to Alize. Kalame collected 4. I did it! I bested Kalame. And in another goddamn life, you didn't even try, did you? What?
She thinks we went easy on her.
And here I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you?
Look,
Jeez.
It'd be super easy to explain.
So, children.
That like we were so strong, we destroyed half the fangs in our possession.
True, we would have had 8 if we had done it with both fangs. So, children, so you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What were your impressions? She was incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like her. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Kalame and train hard. Keep at it long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were listening when we were listening with everyone when Ardbird appeared, but I wanted to be strong since before I came to Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and my sister, see? And I promised myself I'd learn how to protect my people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arka? Me? To be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends are in trouble, I know I will want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them. See the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had to go out there and find it. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. I understand how Arko feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Highland's voice, but that vision of final days of Amurat burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made, it felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured, and I have no intention of donning an Asian mask. I just wish I knew what Elidus was plotting. Don't we all, Alize?
Yeah.
Ha! But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around, lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Oh no, it's her too! Oh no, are you okay? It's nothing, just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little bit too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. Oh my gosh, they're all gonna die.
No, we can't have that happen. Catman.
Oh. As you ponder Alice's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Jesus
Back to the Crystarium.
Oh my gosh. Yep, back to the Crystarium.
Oh, look at you with your fancy umbrella.
It's raining. I
It
gotta
is
protect
raining.
my hair.
Look, it's nice and raining for this brooding brood.
No! What?
No!
Is it? What? Do-
I swear if you put yourself softly again.
Huh? What?
Wait? Wait, what? What?
It's fake art.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
What's going on?
What is going on? What? Something's up.
Oh. Stop, he's gonna kill us while we're in Echo. Oh. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us. At times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is
We
mine.
summon Ardbert's body.
Such is the burden of hope.
Dude, freaking leave his body already. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay,
What do I
okay,
say?
so-
I want to say the first one
okay.
so bad.
Okay, fine.
No.
You can,
I gotta think.
because my first instinct is the first one, just, but I want to know what he's plotting.
He's
What
not gonna
is-
tell us though. He's not gonna tell us. Last time Alphino asked, he was like, "As if I'm gonna tell you." You think he'll tell us now that we asked right now?
Oh, that's true. Fine, then maybe the second one. Because that is concerning, too.
Okay, you choose the second one. I'll choose the first one. We'll tell each other what he says.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Give back Ardbert's body.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?
Such tools as I require for the conflict to come.
So wait. What did he
Jerk.
say? What did he
They're
say?
tools. They're tools
Oh.
to him.
He said to me, "What fool will relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?"
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness.
How is that? We are not the same. What are you talking about?
I arm myself, I hone my skills,
Okay.
I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, warrior of darkness. And I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emetzelk. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Ah, so, yeah, Hitlerdaeus called me his old friend. His new old friend. Alright.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If
Oh
the
my
conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Is it boyfriend? Oh my gosh, his other arm. Oh my gosh.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing then? Oh! Oh my god!
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
He really tried it. Oh my gosh, stab him. Ugh.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
You have darkness on you now. What is that? Kalame took notice.
This. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Sir?
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
You look tired.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
It is...
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Oh, okay, it's working. Alright, phew.
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
No, I'm not gonna kill you, so you better not ask me.
Mm-hmm.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh, it's starting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you're recording with my audio instead of the game. We're all good. We can continue. Marine
Okay.
says, I'm so glad I found both you and the Exarch.
Alright, let's talk to Catman.
The fate seems determined not allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have the details before Rin. From Rin. Oh my
Okay, what
gosh.
am I gonna get? We want a croissant. Yes, croissants with spell speed. Perfect. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I always
Orders.
take the money.
Well, I mean, I've been actually eating my food, so, like, you know. Spraying threads. Oh, jeez. Striking them.
It happened after Alize and I saw the children back in the Spagrix. We chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumbled to the ground. The Chirurgeons are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you and guard and the guard at Extra told me where to look. I see. It could not have been easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to the Spagrix. Oh no. He's gonna ask us to kill him again.
This.
Oh, Thancred, okay. He's not passed out still. He's, okay. Whew.
Okay.
The infirmary is
Okay.
at your disposal.
Okay.
Ren found you then. We had to send the children off earlier than planned, but they understood. I fear this bodes ill, and not just for Thancred. Oh, well, no, don't say that.
Don't say
Thancred,
that.
shouldn't you be resting? It appears that our friend has already awakened. For that, at least, we can be thankful. Oh my gosh.
Our friends are stressing us out, man.
I'm sweating. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any energy I could find. Thancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability. I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Urianger nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired and were you when you got back. We are both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of high lightheadedness ever since. But there is no actual fainting until now. Oh, Alize. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Kalame, may I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Cryo about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to the proceedings. I don't know if leaving is good right now. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune, beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know, the sort of thing. All of which serves, rather conveniently, to make Elidipus's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do. And I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Urianger, too, can be prevailed upon to join your efforts. He has already provided us a copious guidance on the matter of spirit vessels construction. It is for Luke and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, you can spare the old boy. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. You will do no such thing. However heedless you are with your own well-being, if you care at all for Rin's feelings, you will stay in bed until you are needed. Alphino and I will find Urianger. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Kalame. Oh my gosh. Time is ticking, ticking, ticking.
Tick, 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 tick. Concern for Dad Crid.
Well, time to go to the Rising Stones.
Dad Crid's like, I'm not old. I'm not that much of a dad. Like, sure you aren't.
You're turning into one, that's for sure. Da-da-da! Oh, jeez.
Mordona.
Tataru, I have some troubling news. Oh no, Tataru looks afraid. She looks worried.
No.
Kalame,
She
what
looks worried
excellent.
because
I mean,
she looks
awful
worried because
timing.
my loading times also are terrible. Ah!
You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Cryos hardly had a moment's rest these past few days. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist, and I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Cryo. She's with the others in the Dawn's Respite. Let's go see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? Oh no, I don't want to prepare myself.
Our friends better not be turning into crystal or anything.
Oh my gosh, don't say that. You're gonna scare me. We haven't
Hey,
been able to be in this room the whole time.
I know, but I mean, come on, we're half prepared. We've seen people turn to crystal all the time in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my gosh, why is it creepy like this? Why is it spooky like this? Okay, it's not spooky, it's just warm colors.
Oh, it's just the firelight. We can't help it. We see these colors and associate it with, like, bad times. Bad times.
It literally looks like we're in a funeral home.
This way.
So this is where everyone sleeps. Oh, that is creepy to see.
rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
No, don't say it like that.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made
Oh
of
my
wax.
gosh. No.
Barely alive at all.
Hold on. I'm like probably 1 or 2 lines behind you. Oh, we're sitting next to Alice.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning,
Healthy,
things took a turn for
buddy.
the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive.
I wonder if the
Why?
Asians are
I
doing
but this
something.
moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
You think Elidibus is doing something?
I think so, especially if Thancred's saying that he's been spotting Asians around. Has been, you know.
As you Totoro says, as you probably noticed, we put them in night clothes. I know they're not exactly asleep, but it seemed like the right thing to do. I made them some
Aww.
new clothes for when they wake up, so they have to come back, and they will.
Aww. Gonna put him in pajamas.
What's the news from the first? I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between the body and souls has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon. So if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. No. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon elegant wisdom, we could do worse than to consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Time is being against us, it may be best if I go to solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients.
I'll take the silver piece for your Castarian gear. Well, maybe I can link it for somebody else. For a DPS class.
I think those are like the craftable ones, so I don't know if you need to.
Well, whatever. I picked one, and I'll just not use it. Whatever. Can I craft it? Yes. Am I lazy to? Also, yes.
Kalame, could you spare a moment while Crowell goes and finds the expert of hers, I mean? There's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends to the first, you see. And since we might be waiting a while, I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it? My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. It'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Well, I'd better be off soon. I shall see you soon. either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Oh my gosh. Now they're the ones that have cancer. Oh, Sheffy.
Yeah, she has a culinary class.
She's the Omnicrafter. There you are, Kalame. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit more home cooking. Unlike Cryle, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job and keep the coffers full. I've even helped with the Iscardian restoration. Oh, me too. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come in quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. Some
We have
bread.
a,
There, baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. Haha, I knew that sounded bread. It's bread.
bread.
Your cake looks like bread.
I picked the middle.
I kind of want to say it's bread because that's what it sounded like to me, but maybe it's supposed to be cake.
I mean, you can up to you. I think it'll be funny all the same.
But it's not just any old bread. This here is old world bread. Archon loaf, to be precise, is what they eat over in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Cryle tells me it's a good source of ether. So it should lend them a bit of strength at least.
Aww.
There's truly nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven.
I mean, there really isn't. It can be tasty.
Cryle, and if it isn't Romboros too.
Ah, this guy. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah, the Crystal Tower. I trust you require no introductions either, Kalame. Greetings, my friend. Full glad I am to see you well. I confess, I have made a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand your mutual friend is struggling with the application of a certain elegant technologies. I have been keeping Romboros appraised of the events in the first. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Ahem. Loath I am to disappoint you after a glowing endorsement. Memory transference was the sole provenance of Allegan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secret. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question, why bother to come here empty-handed as I am? The answer being rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I don't have time to give you a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. To those who remain behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more, a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So, tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, Kalame. If you would be so good as to see Rambro's message and Tatara's bread to the intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Cryle, before I wrap this bread up, would you mind giving it a try, just to make sure everything is as it should be? But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Excuse me, Ramboros, as a fellow Charlane, may I trouble you for an opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a dollop of rollin' berry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. They're gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
I see. Oh no, is that bad? It is indeed, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant. Exactly as it should be. Ah, just so. The very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlian, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts. We pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such gastronomic landscape that what we now call Archon loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious amounts of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into dough, all with nary care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. That sounds disgusting. Yet, for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied. And being a damnably convenient way to cater one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience among busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich bread made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. Disgusting. I suspect just about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back. If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up every slice. Why are we learning so much about bread? But I guess it's for them, right?
It is for them, but it's like one of these things. It's like, wow, this bread is so important as a growing dude. 5 minutes of talking about bread, guys. I thought we said we were trying to help our friends. I know we're supposed to help our friends.
Kalame, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them that we're doing everything we can and that we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. Oh my gosh, please wrap it up, Tataru. We really need to get back.
Oh,
This
wrap
is
up
an
the bread.
emergency.
Conversation.
Alright then, I guess we're going back here.
Yep. Let's teleport.
Oh my god. Well, now I know more about Archon bread than I think I ever needed to.
The whole Archon loaf, which apparently I guess now is the equivalent of like, I mean, it sounds like Charlian Foods, like kind of like English food.
Yeah, or like protein shakes in bread form. Green protein shakes that has who knows what in it.
They're like, yeah, we need this stuff, but like, we don't make it taste good. But it's got all the values we need.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go into the ocular, and then Elizabeth is gonna be in there, and he's already beat everyone down. And then Crystal Exarch is gonna be on the floor, and he's gonna break into a whole bunch of crystals.
Hey, you're the one saying it, not me.
Phew!
Okay. No one's on the floor. Yes.
Oh, you have returned. Good. There's much to discuss. The others are making their way hither as we speak. Okay.
Yay.
Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? It was horrible. Here, have
We
this
learned too
nasty
much about
bread.
bread. I'll agree. Created by an Archon who devoted himself to the study of sustenance. Infused with pulverized fish, vegetables, extremely nutritious. Assuming one can get past the taste. Have
By
this
the-
loaf.
By the 12 Archon loaf. However did you come by this? I swear it had to have come straight from Charlian. No, Tataru made it. Ramboros said that, did he? His words are nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I got it. We gotta throw a loaf of this bread to Elevator's head, and that's it.
It'll
Kill him.
But won't we be hurting Ardbert? No, it's not really Ardbert. Oh my gosh, why is
No.
he in Ardbert's
No,
body?
no, no.
Anyways, should we have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I do seek, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, his hand is even more crystallized, isn't it? No, it's
Let me
still the
take a
same.
look.
Okay, it's still
No,
the
it's not
same.
the same.
In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our
Yeah.
friends, and to deserve it. But I shall forge on regardless. Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say, isn't censure bad? But yeah. 1 second. I'm getting messages that I don't want from other people. Okay. Forge on as you yourself did when I faced a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me in what we do. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrived, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of massification required to consume it, nor how unconductive they are to our conversation.
Conducive.
Conducive.
Alrighty, let's see. Let's see. One, and two, and three, and four,
Forgive the delay.
and five. Where are you still up?
Remember, she said she's gonna study by herself in the basement place.
I know, but still.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians
Boo.
throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black masked minions who answer to the red.
Right.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict.
Just like on the source.
Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarians' former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them in the cause.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us,
They are in comfy pajamas.
how
Oh
fare
no,
our
don't
bodies?
ask me that question.
Okay, okay, we got two choices. I can pick one if you want the other. You want to be nice about it, or you want to be blunt about it?
I mean, we should tell the truth, right?
I mean, they're both kind of the truth. One's just a little nicer than the other.
Oh man, I don't know.
Because Carl still at least is keeping things stable. It's just...
I guess I'll do the first one. Time is not on our side.
Alright. Second one. For me, then. Oh, sad looking Sandar.
Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
Alphino says, indeed, heartening though it is to know we can stay a little longer, returning home must remain our priority.
Yeah. Alpno said, oh dear, then unless we double our ad first. Not that we haven't been stinted on that. Alex said this would seem an appropriate moment
This
to ask
seems
about
an
the spirit
appropriate
vessel.
moment
Tell
to
me you've
ask
made some
about the spirit
progress.
vessel.
Yeah, this.
Have
Yeah.
you made any progress?
Okay.
We have, as it happens.
Alright, Jack Luck, give us the money. Show us the money.
I can't help but feel like things are about to blow up, literally.
Oh.
The red stones. Then this doth mean.
He used his blood.
For
Literally.
the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, Using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
He chopped off a piece of
You're
himself.
doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think
Chopped
we
off
haven't
his
noticed
toes.
what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly
I'll
addition
did say
serves
no
as
frickin' dying.
a conduit for the subject's memory. Although not soon enough to warrant your waiting, the test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for him.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes, in theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
What's wrong, Alize? Jeez.
Just doesn't want to keep losing people. And like, she and Exarch aren't.
They're like friends, but in a friendly rival way.
We're both simping for a Warrior of Light way, in different ways.
Frenemies. Oh,
But she clearly, like, respects a lot of what he's done, and he obviously helped out a ton for the Shadowbringers throughout.
Alize says, I'm sorry, I know it was childish for me to storm off like that. And probably to feel the way I do. Pull yourself together, Alize.
Hey, we just got out the cutscene.
Oh, no, I'm not in the next scene. I'm just reading what they're saying.
Yeah.
When our grandfather decided to journey to Eorzea, Alize did not take kindly to my silence on the subject. Do not pretend to understand things you do not, she said, or rather shouted. Having been the object of her scorn, I am predisposed to sympathize with the Exarch, but I do understand how she feels. Better now than I ever did, certainly.
Oh, I wanna hug you too. Come on.
I, for one, support the Exarch's choice. To be alive is to be driven by a purpose, and few are as driven as him. It's stupid, but I never really stopped to think what would happen once the vessels were complete, and now... No, there's no point. I hope this test is success, truly.
Yeah, alright. Jay.
Hast thou a moment, Kalame? I will speak on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return unto the source. So is he saying he's not going to do it, or is he saying he is?
Well, he says he's going to basically be the test subject himself. If it works for him,
Right.
cool. But of course, he has that thing about like the past self and whatever his current self is.
Because he's different than them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Thou wilt have observed that our friend spake not in certainties, yet if Decalogue hath the right of it, it is possible to predict the outcome of its plan with some confidence. And it is their assignment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existeth an affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travails have just demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul. Any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. God, speaking like Urianger here.
That's why I don't even try.
It is a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century, our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth, none can say what choices our friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. I deserve the silver piece! Give it! Actually, you know what? What does the healing gear look like?
So we need to forcibly start calling him Grahatia instead of Exarch so that he'll stop dissing himself.
Grahatia. Hey, Graha. Tia, Graha. Okay, let me see what this gear looks like.
Let us see. Provide the picture.
I am looking. Oh my god, big bell-bottom pants again. Well, I can't see him with the boots. Why do I have a feeling like I got this set and now I just gave myself a copy? Hold on.
Why does the main scenario say question mark?
Yeah, I do know this set. Gosh darn it. Whatever, I'll just put it in my thing.
I told you. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. I told you.
You're too short anyways, all my punches miss!
I punch you in your gut.
Okay.
Cutscene. Right then. While the Exarch literally pours his sweat and blood into his sweat and blood into the allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elidibus and his minions. Just so. And there is one other matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Y'shtola should not be left alone at Aendare. Might I trouble you to visit her, Kalame, so I see that she is well? Yes, I will go.
Absolutely.
I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. My thanks. You may leave the Ascians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Yulmore, and when Y'shtola has finished plumbing the depths, I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you are bound for Aendare, I suggest you go to the Vinmont Yards. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let us be on our way then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh yes. Oh, you have to choose the second one because you're the delivery postman.
I have to. I am the postmaster. No.
Wait, I have a gift for you for Tataru. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh! I do the sound effect. I do the Kubo sound effect. Oh, that is cute. I'm getting this. Hold on. You're a long way from home, Moogle. Oh my gosh! I'm keeping that. That was great.
Archon loaf, thou sayest. Why, even to hear the name doth transport me back to long times past. Bread from another world? May I try some? You don't want to. Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations.
Wise words have never been uttered. Have fun with this bread! Air quotes.
She's gonna be like, my crumpets are not crumpets. My what are they?
Biscuits.
Biscuits are much better. Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was a standard fare at the stadium. Indeed, a slice was never far from my peers' hands. Alphino, you really are an unbearable snob sometimes. Do you know that?
You have old man taste, Alphino.
What I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tell Tataru we'll do our best to return before she's forced to seek out further supplementary employment. Right, let's be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way.
Clearly, Elsie has an opinion on this bread that is different from her brother's.
Alphino, you still thinking about it? Oh, jeez. My poor lad.
It's like, oh.
So something I've been meaning to say that I forgot. During that cutscene with Elidibus, he said, must be lost among the shards, when he said he didn't know us or couldn't remember us. But isn't he's supposed to be one of the ones that wasn't sundered, so why would his be lost? Why would his memory be lost? He wasn't split apart.
You don't think the process of, like, taking other bodies and such weakens him over time, does it?
Oh, actually it does, because that's what happened to La Habrea.
Maybe that's what's happening.
Elidibus was like, not Elidibus, Emmett Sutt was like, yeah, La Habrea, going from body to body, weakening himself in the process, and then he was ultimately defeated. So, I guess it does. But he didn't say anything about memory being lost.
But clearly his role as an emissary maybe has him have take on a different duty of a different, I guess, caliber, maybe?
Yeah, and then that flashback says, sometimes you'll be with us, sometimes you'll be against us. So maybe sometimes he is against his own people. To Andair.
Andair.
Uh-oh.
Come on, loading screen. Right, because they're still trying to...
Disaster has struck in.
Oh, come on. What do you mean disaster has struck in? I just got here.
Disaster has struck in.
Excellent.
Disaster has struck in!
I had intended to speak with you alone.
Ah! Disaster has struck in!
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her
Leave
body
Auntie
and
so
soul
alone.
lies. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Jeez, again?
Dude really is like, you're not gonna learn anything. You're not gonna learn anything. You're not gonna learn anything. As an old phrase goes, you don't protest too much.
His dedication to your duty verges his own obsession. To think some thought you ill-suited for the role, how long they were. But come, turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
It fades.
So is he a workaholic that...
Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty.
What is happening?
Sundered though you
Oh,
may
that's
be,
the...
you fought
That's
for
the
the
Warrior
world's
of Light.
salvation. For hope. Hope.
Did he possess the first Warrior of Light?
It swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet... Why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
What was happening to him? It was like he was fading away. Go, put her back.
I
Give
shall
her back.
take her into my safekeeping.
Oh
If you
my
want
God.
her back, you will do as I ask. Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
How dare you?
You want an ass kicking? You want an ass kicking? Bring it! Bring it!
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
You walk in there first and I can kick your booty!
Oh my God.
Oh! Let's hope we get this on the first try, whatever it is. Oh. Great, we're gonna fight in the middle of, like, a law building.
I mean, it is pretty big for our size.
True. They're like the size of RV cars.
Those people don't even care. You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Almarat. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there.
Oh, I am...
I'm gonna say enough of this. Enough of this.
I definitely tired of your games, sir. He looks so confused.
You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? Why? Because I am your enemy and you mine. Our goals are in conflict and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a reprehensible light? That I would come to look upon you as a friend?
Just no, but that you stop possessing freaking bodies of people I care about.
You have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. Who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it then. Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. He's about to send us in another memory. Probably. Wait, what is he doing to them? We're gonna fight them.
Oh, those are like our...
Oh.
Those are like our, like, world... Our Ulda Gridania Lamosia people.
Answers is playing.
And not crave just remorse, only justice. Granted, I do like that line. Oh, no, I'm It's a good line. I like this good line.
What did he do to them? Is he gonna make us fight them? Forward, hero. We ask you how strong you've become.
Wait, why is...
But why did he do this?
I'm concerned because basically they gave us shopkeeper and repairs.
Huh? I can't touch them though.
Huh.
They just look at me.
Let us begin.
Alright, I'm following him, I guess.
You need but
I
defeat the enemies.
I can't ride my mount. Oh. Rest assured, there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. First, something easy.
Jerk!
Those whom a budding hero
Jerk!
might encounter during the beginning of their tale. And I believe I have the perfect subjects.
Jerk!
So that's what he's doing. Making us fight our friends and stuff. Right. Alright.
Oh, man. That was poor taste even for you. And that, yeah.
You gotta take out your stolen first because she's the healer.
Dude,
Aw, Papa Limo.
Dude, I just did a size and I knocked them all in their butts at the same time. I just...
Aw, I was thinking about him today because I was watching someone play ARR.
Mm-hmm.
All too easy, I see. But at least now you understand the rules. Thus, we will make our way to the capital.
Menphilia, Riange,
That was in
Mimbria.
poor taste, even for you. That appearance just should have settled you so. I was under the impression that you simply destroy all who barred your way, sparing nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. Shut up. But come, we shouldn't dwell on the beginning when so much of your story awaits. Oh, Moonbreeda.
Mm-hmm. I'm like ahead by a couple seconds, but I'll try and wait. I'll wait a little.
Every tale requires villains. Defeat them. I didn't see all he said. Come.
This man really is like, it's supposed to be like this, and this. And this is why we're supposed to be enemies. And this is why fate has put everything in its path.
Getting ideas for a certain someone.
And it's more like enforcing ideas that we've already kind of put the groundwork on.
Well done, champion of Eorzea. Well done. Onward then, over the bloodied bodies of the fallen. Who is that?
Oh, it's the leaders, and when the poisoning thing.
They're gonna show us horsemen, aren't they? You tasted sweet triumphs, but so did you taste bitter tragedy. Who could forget the Crystal Braves? Idyllic, pathetic dream born of a malformed creature.
Oh my god, they freaking... Well, you know what? Not against killing him twice. Yeah, that's like...
We didn't even get to kill him, he killed himself.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, he did us a favor, so that's like 1 point to him, and that's it.
Really, Ilbert? Can you stop? Thanks.
Sloppy.
He really just said sloppy. With such ease, yet again, you did always grow stronger with every battle. They're gonna show us horsemen, aren't they? It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you. Or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes, and always ends the same way. No matter of reasoning will bridge our differences. Reasoning will bridge our differences. Will result in the happiness for all. Whatever your reasons may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put my faith in my own beliefs and fight for them with all my being. Jeez, tongue twisters. You're wrong. We can always strive for understanding, for compromise.
Compromise.
Can't you say that both ways? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I mean, you could. Tomato, tomato.
How very naive if you're willing to compromise on your beliefs. You all but admit that you are flawed, and I assure you, I have no intention of compromising on my, come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elizabeth. But
You're
enough
being
talk.
a big old hypocrite.
It is not your assertions I wish to know, but your strength. Yep, here we are. Falsely accused of regicide, you fled for a snow-swept fields of Corthers. Had you and the Signs met your demise that day, this insultant La Habrea might have been spared his. But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurled yourself into the thick of the Dragon Song War. And now we're on Heaven's Word Song. Swept along by the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop an unyielding conflict. Dang, I didn't read it fast enough. Jesus Christ. Literally.
La 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 la. Love your mom.
Y'all really hate me, huh? Alright, King Jordan.
Oh, I already took care of him.
Impossible.
Impossible. I trust you are beginning to limber. Do keep the... Dang, I cannot. I'm too distracted to read that fast, sir. See, this is how Kingdom Hearts should do recaps. No, I'm kidding. Around heroes, people want flack. People are to harbor all the motives, each baser than the last. Why are you making me fight Imeric? We never fought.
Fight.
Wow, nice team attack.
Damn it all.
What else, Baker?
None more
You
than they
fail.
deserve. In the end, their hands of friendship tainted something. Oh. Heresfigure and Ysael.
Yeah. Really making us go for this stuff. You know what comes next. You couldn't answer the Dragon Song War. They're gonna make us... You're gonna put Nidog here? Yeah, that version of Nidog too, thanks.
You plan to put an end to the Dragon Song War.
It's like, we don't have a choice but to kill him. It's like, but dude, that's not how history went. Because clearly, Estinian is alive.
And we have compromised on things. There are characters that we didn't kill just because compromise.
Yeah, I mean, they might have gotten themselves killed by making certain sacrifices.
Like Gaius. That's a compromise right there.
More than a compromise, that's more of a... I have standards.
But still, we could have continued our no, you have to die anyways. And we didn't.
Yeah. No, we didn't. But literally like, no. It has to be this way.
1,000-year war brought to its conclusion. But every mark ends a new beginning. And mark ends a new beginning. I didn't even read the rest.
Where'd he go? Is he over here or up there? Let's go up there.
Elizabeth, you seem like a sad man taking your anger out on me, and I didn't do anything to you. You guys attacked first, constantly.
Repeatedly, and also possessed several bodies, potentially also that of the first warrior of light.
How are you enjoying this walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbor deep feelings, whose passing caused you keenest grief. That is what our people are to us. An irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are my...
Wait for him to
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. Never
You draw
mind.
your weapon, smack him on the head.
We are not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand. My staff only does like 8 damage, so it'll be okay. Here we are in Stormblood. Following the trail of ash, you set forth to Alamigo and Doma in a storm of blood.
Into a storm of blood.
Again you fought, and again you grew stronger, so strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural, beastly strength, and we shall lay it bare.
Dude, you want to talk about unnatural beastly strength? Go after Xenos. Oh, wait.
He already tried and he failed. In order to gain a foothold in the liberation, I did something. He's going to summon Xenos, and he's going to be like,
not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, Sadu.
That's our... Yeah, we're dealing with our, the leaders.
Crazy
and
cousins.
Grinwat was the saddest excuse of a, like, soldier for the Golem Walls.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
The strong are drawn to the strong. Thus did you gather new allies under your banner.
Yeah, we got our... We did. And, Gosetsu and,
Yeah. Oh, why did I forget her name?
Me too.
He's not coming to me. Really?
I cannot fail. Not again.
Sorry, Ian. Why can't I remember her name?
The problem is I confuse it with Yugiri, but Yugiri's the it starts with yo something.
You did not hesitate, or perhaps could you not? Okay, that was way too fast, mister.
No matter, let us turn our attention to the finale. There we go.
Here, shall we have... Okay, I will completely... Here he is. When I fought you in the flesh, 'twas I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time? Oh my gosh, shut up. You did not best me, you cheater!
Oh, oh my gosh, I thought the next door was open! And no, I was just accidentally getting away from the actual fight!
He's like, I bested you when we fought one-on-one. No, you did not. You freaking revived yourself after I killed you. Taking credit, man.
Xenos the freak! No Aether transfer. Be gone. Stop with the Aether transfer. Stop! Yeah, I just got this feeling that this...
He didn't even let us fight Xenos, this coward. Alright.
Probably because he couldn't beat him.
My creation appears to have lost its form. It's no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try for something different. Okay, I'm about to look up her name really quick because it's bothering me now. I can't think of anything else.
That's fine. I will say though, it sounds like Elizabeth is stalling.
He is. And it just brought me in here anyways. Where is your stole up? Where is Shistola?
Hold on. Her name.
Okay.
Yatsuyu.
Yatsuyu. There it is. Thank you. I was still looking.
I knew it started with a yo with something, but
I know. I was like, is it you? Is it you? I don't know. Am I making that up?
No, it was a yo.
Okay.
A yo. Okay. Cutscene time.
An impressive show of strength, but surely no more than a fourth state of which Emmett Self-Conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fair measure to compare like with like. Yes. Are you gonna revive Emmett Selk? Are you gonna revive me? Oh. You're gonna fight me in Ardbert's body? Okay. Come on, Kalame. Show me what you can do. No. What? That is not Ardbert.
That is not Ardbert. You lie.
He's using all of Arbert's skills.
This jerk.
A warrior against a black mage. That's hardly fair.
Is that what he says to you?
No, that's me.
Oh.
It didn't even say Ardbert. That is not Ardbert. Liar. You're lying, skeeping.
Liar. What do you mean not ready yet? Come on. You do not want to be like, dude, you are somebody with nothing but excuses about not needing to compromise and stuff. All that made him a warrior was to come fight with him.
Stop putting
well,
AoEs
dude,
on
I hope you know I'm me being like, well, I'm a healer, so, Regan, Media, have fun trying to heal through this jerk.
Oh yeah, say that to the black mage, why don't you?
I send you my best vibes. With love from another instance.
He's really taking me down, though.
You got it. It would be cool if there was a dual event to like help out with that. I sense your murderous intent. Dude, it's murderous intent to you, not to Ardbert.
Ardbert is my brother. My soulmate.
My soul roommate, even.
He lives on within me, and I within him. Oh, great.
I'll render you.
Okay.
I'll render you.
I did it. Ugh.
You took care of him faster. Me, I'm taking my time.
No, I haven't taken care of him. I just beat one of his hard attacks.
Okay.
I'm at 56%.
I'm not gonna say where my health is at because it'll just make you feel bad.
I mean, his health is at 56%.
Oh, okay. I think I'm about similar, so.
Now it's 44. Come on. Don't stare at me with those red eyes. Don't. Dang it. Got me.
You doing okay?
Yeah. You do be taking chunks out of me, though. Is this your way of asking me out?
Well, it was definitely Emmett's.
Even Emmett didn't fight us right away.
Yeah, because he kept teasing us like the ex he was. This isn't an ex, this is somebody who clearly has, like, issues.
Major.
In general. It's like, you are meant to be my rival. It is our destiny.
Even though I said a million times, I don't want to fight you. Run, Kalame! Ow, man. That really hurts, you know. Have some decency, sir.
Dude, this man did not have the decency to even let us finish the Xenos fight. And they turned our friends against us for a hot second, so... I don't think expecting decency from him is exactly, like...
1%. There we go.
We got him.
Yeah. I have my answer.
Yeah.
Wow, they only give
Now
you
the
like
answer
15.
is... Yeah. The answer is, give us back your Stola. Give.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished?
Yeah! No!
You stole me!
Stola!
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather
It's
too
okay.
late, I see.
Happy to see you okay.
Smile.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade
Hell
words
yeah.
with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish.
Oh, tell me.
Tell us.
It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Oh. So you might have been onto something there with the whole Warrior of Light primal thing.
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction.
So they created Elidibus too?
If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding
But if Elidibus keeps calling himself the Warrior of Light...
I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same.
So he is the Warrior of Light that the ancients wished for?
Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart.
Oh, so that was a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
So he's the original.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate
Oh, that's
the
how you
work of my brothers,
pronounce
such
penchant.
as Emmett Selk,
Penchant.
with his penchant for
Freaking
nation
French
building.
words.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, Do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
Hit a nerve there.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Eyelashes.
Your question
I
is
think
irrelevant.
she hit a nerve.
No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Sounds like the snake primal lady, Lakshmi. Remember how
But
nothing
enough talk.
you say could convince
You
her?
have shown me sufficient proof of your might.
Oh, he is a primal.
As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards.
So he's gonna what's the word? Ensorcel all those people, I bet.
If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me.
You gonna threaten my other
Would you not
friendos?
agree?
I bet you
Warrior of
haven't
darkness.
before. Ooh, this guy's a piece of work.
So he's like a
Okay.
primal who's lost his purpose and he doesn't know what to do about it.
I mean, it's like, problem is, like, he has his duty. He's just stuck to it. There's nothing more
But
else
his-
for him.
But his duty is entirely based on the people who summon Zodiac,
Hmm.
who say that's the right thing to do. It has been an eventful morning, if it is indeed morning. I have no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I am grateful. Gratified to see that my efforts at Onder have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? You are dying.
Bread! Okay,
I
both bread and you're dying.
I see. Then let us make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades. Elizabeth's parting threat not least of all. Ah, but forgive me. It would seem my belongings did not companion me here. I need to go retrieve them from Andir. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. I won't be long. Why did we let her go by herself again?
Because we trust her. She's Auntie Matoya Y'shtola. Y'shtola Matoya.
Why did we let her go by herself again?
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Wait, did she leave
It
her?
looks like a soul crystal.
Is that hers? Is that Elvidus's?
I don't know if she technically has. Maybe she does. I know she's not
Oh.
technically a black mage.
Oh, let me take a look. Peculiar crystal.
Oh, this is like they said that WoW copied this symbol or something. A peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle in a tiny constellation of stars.
Day 4. Bring honor to the seat of. Oh, it might be Elvidus.
A distorted voice of ancient rings out in your mind. A moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. Melissa comes back. I've dropped my crystal. Where could it be? You notice something else glinting ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm putting that for reference. Oh, more
We see
crystals.
which one of us is the optimist.
Correction, our priorities. I'm like, here's bread for comfort. Good news or bad news first, both at the same time.
You find 3 more crystals lying on the floor, though they differ in color and decoration. Each is identical in shape. You focus on the crystals and find the words they hold ring clearer than before. Embraced by earth and caressed by wind, vibrant life flourishes, all is right in creation. There can be no greater joy than to use our wisdom for the good of our people, no greater pride. May all know happiness, and now forevermore. Are these like the giants who put their souls in the crystals? Marbles, I mean.
Maybe. If that's the case, and these things look like the soul crystals used for our classes, do you think that's the way that, like...
Because, yeah, our jobs do use soul crystals, and they supposedly have the soul of someone in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it is wise to continue to search outside.
Now I'm just imagining, like, Eldibus, like, doing his dramatic things, but then we just start noticing, like, he's got a hole in his pocket and crystals just keep dropping.
I look at you, told us, like, what are you doing? I'm like, look, I have this shiny rock.
And
Isn't it pretty? Have you lost your mind?
We have bread.
Who put these here? Emmett Selk's ghost? Or maybe he used them to do those ghosts. Your instincts serve you true. You discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out with your consciousness, new voice begin to echo in your mind. The heavens are ablaze and the land rent asunder. What will become of the world? Is life itself to be denied? Come what may, we must not surrender to despair. If we but hold fast to hope, we may yet find a path to salvation. Yeah, because none of the people who are standing out here are here anymore. I think. The voices tell an incomplete tale. Might more to be found? Are they still here?
This way.
Yeah, they are still here. I'm about to say maybe all the NPCs that Emmett created, but they're still standing around.
Yeah, so I'll go with my first theory. They all kept pulling off of out of Eldibus's pockets.
You soon discover 2 more crystals, rather too soon, in fact, as if someone wanted you to find them. Maybe it's Hitler-Deus. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the laments of my brethren, and soon there will be only silence. We will deliver our star from its doom, this we swear, so please, dry your tears.
Whatever awaits at the end of search, there's plenty of yet to find it.
Watch, we're gonna see some under a cardboard box with a stick, and then we're gonna walk under it, and somebody's gonna pull a string and trap us.
We will see a set of crystals and a box next to it, very suspiciously.
Sure enough, your persistence is swiftly rewarded, and this time, 3 crystals. The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation. We shall save our star. From this life, our Savior born, may I be worthy of the honor. I feel my soul burning, slowly but irrevocably, and the power I wield begins to seem terrible, but this is right. It is right. Oh, so remember they all had the power of creation, but it caused a big calamity. Maybe they purposely, when they created a new world, they made sure none of the new inhabitants had that power?
Maybe, especially knowing what havoc it wreaked, even though it probably brought on some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah. It was a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm. I think the power of creation just kind of is that double-sided.
Mm-hmm. With the almost a melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself upon your questioning eye. Though salvation is ours, it came at a great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray. To pray that we will one day meet again beneath a blue sky.
Kingdom Hearts, is that you again?
There were 14 members, and Emmett was one of them.
Right.
Judging by the testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days.
There may... So we might have 2 more crystals yet.
As you scan in their area, another glints your eye.
Take a look.
Gone is a red brilliant of life, replaced by the sickly glow of malformed creatures. Is this to be how it ends for we who love the star with all our being? No, I will not suffer it to be so. Well, we meet again, my old new friend. Ah, it is Hythlodaeus.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, I know it's Hythlodaeus. Kalame, please. How good of you to remember.
Collecting stars.
Uh-huh. I see you've been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes. High in the heavens, for those stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below, fitting symbols for the convocation of 14. Would you not agree?
So they are.
As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an amount of life of a member of the convocation, as remembered by their unsundered. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so. But they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls, and they might be restored to their office. That they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I am sure Emmett Silk wouldn't mind.
Well, that's part of the whole remembering part.
So, how fare thee of late? Are you feuding with Elidibus this time, I believe? How do you know so much, though?
He was being rude.
I shall refrain from passing comments on your struggle. It is not my place to do so, long departed as I am.
Fair enough.
But if I may give a voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. If you do not, how will you keep your promise to MXL? The promise to remember. How do you know that? It must weigh heavy, the burden of all those memories. To one who has lived such a life as yours, I can imagine how Elidibus's existence may seem hollow, how empty his single-minded pursuit of half-forgotten cause must appear. But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is.
Mewtwo is somewhat tragic in that way, but also he's being a jerk.
Well, that's quite enough talk about Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite with the wayward stars.
Another crystal.
I mentioned before that there was a member of the convocation who opposed Zodiark's summoning and defected. One who left the office vacant. Oh, it was you. Defectors have been deemed unworthy of commemoration.
Commemoration.
No crystal exists for the individual in question. Or it shouldn't exist at any rate. And wouldn't, had a friend not recreated one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of her office. Wait, does it say him or her for you?
Oh, it says his, so...
Us is ours.
So we are the 14th that... Well, we are the defector.
A crystal bearing the forgotten name of her office, along with the magic of her own conceiving, a singular incantation embodying her spirit. Among all the offices, the 14th was the most unusual, for while the rest sat in Amarat, its holder was changed with gaining an intimate knowledge of the wider world. In the course of her duty, she traveled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk. She encountered troubles too, of course, matters which could simply have referred to the convocation, but that was not her way. Nay, more often than not, she would call upon her comrades together, resolve matters themselves.
Power of friendship.
Such is the magic sealed within that crystal, and the magic to summon the stars to your side.
Might kick in for us.
In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all your heart, it will surely answer your call.
So I guess this is why we're talking about the difference between heroes and warriors of light.
Yeah. And now it is where it belongs. Oh, and there is no need for thanks. But nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act of my own volition or by the will of my recreator. Aw, see, Emmett, you're so weird. I don't know what to think about you.
He's an ex. That's always weird.
He wanted us to have this eventually? Jeez.
Yeah, at least it wasn't like a wedding ring.
It has a ring on it.
Shush.
Man, this is...
Where I disappeared to? Where did you go?
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to.
Just collecting some shiny
Is
rocks.
something troubling you?
Tell her everything. I wonder if Kalame knows what just happened.
So I guess
No.
we are the
Very well.
latest incarnation of the defector of this
I have everything.
convocation.
Let's hurry back to the surface.
In that way, Elidibus is kind of fulfilling his role to literally be against us. But we also have this collision again of what makes a warrior of light and what makes a hero.
And that's why Elidibus can't remember stuff, because he's just a recreation of... He's not really himself. He's long been dead. He's just a recreation of someone already gone. Ah, fresh air at long last. I will celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea, had we the luxury of time. But we must be prepared for Elidibus. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course, and nor will I, were I him. Not if it meant forsaking everything I loved. That said, I have not forgotten how Emmett sought to find a common ground with us for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged, of course, but one must always try. Emmett Silk understood this, and if his gesture resonated with you, perhaps he might consider reaching out to his brethren. Though it may all be for naught, you of all people know that there is no such thing as for a foregone conclusion. I just don't know if that's going to work, Ishtola, because he's a primal.
Yes, he's a weird primal, but a primal nonetheless, but...
Right, no more musings. We have taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulmore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. Oh, man.
probably should only go for like another half hour or so. So,
All right
because it's
then.
almost 1 in the morning.
Oh, I didn't notice because I was having too much fun.
I mean, so was I.
I feel like we're nearing the end of this patch, though. Or maybe we aren't. Ooh, everybody's over here. You certainly took your time. Did something happen?
My loading screen is still keeping me away!
So the rumors have reached this far. Are you... Ah, there you are. Eventful trip. 'Tis my pleasure to report we accomplished our task without further bouts of faintness. A feat we attribute to Tataru's most generous gift. That's good. Yes, people have been talking about little else of late. We were starting to worry, but I see we shouldn't have, no? We have been apprised of the situation. Suffice to say, we can ill afford to lose an able-bodied citizen during this vital period of rebuilding. And lastly... Oh, if it isn't Kalame. I confess, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but with you and your friends here, I'm sure it'll all be alright in the end. Alright, Doolala. Okay.
Thank you. I forgot to do the talking. Thank you for doing it for me.
It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait.
Oh, I still have a chance to talk to them anyways. Yay! Let me do this super quick.
Okay.
Just good. I'll do this quick. The bread, it helped. Rin, you must tell us the experience with the bread. Alice. Alrighty.
Okay.
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So Elidibus was being a jerk, took me down memory lane, and challenged me to a fight. With Ardbert's body.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibus has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiark, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Masked Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy. Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrent. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a
Oh, no.
spectacular sky!
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, not
Doing
again.
it again.
Shooting stars! No!
Another star shower. Wait, is that?
I think this is real. Oh, what? What is he doing to people?
Fun.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
What are you doing here? 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 What? What? What?
Oh.
What?
What's going on?
Was that not Crystal Exarch's magic?
Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads.
This isn't the,
No, you don't.
This isn't Ardbert's crew, right?
Huh?
I don't think it is. That's not Ardbert's crew or anything, is it?
They are not of flesh and blood.
No.
Is this just summoning warriors of lights from, like, different areas?
This magic.
That's
Or
Crystal
arrows?
Exarch's magic.
The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did
See?
employ in
Remember?
our
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Did he do something to
Are
him?
you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
You go, Ren! You go, girl!
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long.
What sucks is,
stay
like,
would
we
only
know
place
that right
innocents
now
in
we're
harm's way.
pushing
We must fight this battle
the
elsewhere.
guys in their bodies and souls. That issue.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
Chai is such a
You are a
Chad. Look at
capable
this
leader
man.
in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of
I'm
Yulmore
so
chose
proud
you.
of him.
He's come a long way.
To the airship.
Mhm. He too is an honorary good cat man.
It's amazing none of our friends have awakened to the Echo, though.